This is the fourth attempt at trying to respond to this comment. I'm trying to let you guys know how I come up with my stuff and on day in the life, like kind of what it looks like for me. And the bottom line is that I've always been really great at storytelling, and I just never have used my gifts like since I was little. I use ChatGPT a lot for research. ChatGPT is not good at all for coming up with a skit. Ask ChatGPT to come up with a skit for you. I guarantee it'll be garbage because it is literally so cringe. You think my stuff is cringe? It's so bad. The reason I use ChatGPT is because it's a lot faster to get research done through ChatGPT because it can search the entire internet for something. Like, you think I have an experience with the cartel or marked money? Like, shoot, today I even asked ChatGPT if swingers have contracts and what they would look like. I've never been arrested, knock on wood for all of that. I have no experience. I don't even know what a CI was before ChatGPT told me. And I had to figure out, because Wade is a sheriff. I've never been a sheriff. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. So I really write it as I go along. If I don't know something, because I like everything to match up with how everything would go in like real life, sort of. I mean, I know that it's not exactly how it would, but I like it to try to seem somewhat real. What I do is I get up in the morning, I make my bed, I get ready and I do that no matter if I have my son that day or not, because how I present myself to the world is how that this is just my experience, how I feel on the inside. I'm not trying to discount anybody else's experience. Every time I try to explain this, I feel like somebody takes offense to it or something. This is just the world we live in these days. It's just how it is. Whenever I play these characters, I really try to embody like how they would be feeling. So when I was Sue-Ann crying about how she had had some picture left on her refrigerator, my boyfriend even asked me, he was like, what were you thinking about whenever you cried? And I was like, I was thinking about how she would feel, how I would feel if I was her. I get why he would ask me that, because he just said he wanted to make sure that it wasn't something about him that made me cry. He just doesn't like seeing me upset. I literally just sit down and I write. I have so many of these notebooks that here's another one. And so what I do is after I get ready and either take my son to daycare or if I don't have my son that day, like today I got ready and I drove to a bar, and I like to do my writing. It's just my routine. I like routines. I write all the time. I have so many of these notebooks that I have filled up. I used to throw them away. I probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Just up on TikTok, and I didn't know you could send ChatGPT like photos. So I said, hey, this is me, obviously. It's just a screenshot of one of my videos. I said, what would her dog look like? And then, wait, let me just send it another picture in my bathroom. It's a screenshot of me as well in like a fake wedding. Anyway, do y'all want to see my dogs? Hey, Whiskey. Bean. I was a little freaked out. I took this picture of my German Shepherd after this all happened, and I said, what would this dog look like as a human? This is what it gave me. And then I sent this picture of my collie. She's old. She's like going to be 10 in November. And it gave me this picture. So I was like, well, I wonder what she would look like when she was younger. So then I sent it this picture. She was like 2 in this picture, and it gave me this. I was like, that looks like a younger version of the exact same chick in the same outfit. Do you see that? This is just weird. We know the owner. Oh, awesome. So you want me to text him and see if he wants to pay your tab? Go ahead and hook it up. You'll get a big tip at the end if you do. So you want me to overpour all your drinks and you're going to leave me a 5% tip? Surprise me. So you don't know what you want, but you want me to read your mind and figure out what you like. Make something that is similar to what you know you already like. If you don't like it, you'll blame me and send it back. My birthday. What do I get? You want a free shot from me because your friends are broke? Y'all take Apple Pay? You came to a bar with no other way to pay and no money and a dying phone. Let me guess, you're gonna ask me if I have a phone charger next, aren't you? But can you make it with less ice? You want me to pour your drink like normal, but because there's less ice, it's not gonna be filled all the way to the top. But you want me to fill it all the way to the top just using straight liquor and not charge you for it, right? How much is the cheapest thing you got? You're trying to get drunk on a budget of $12. And let me guess, you didn't factor in the tip in there, did you? I'll do something strong, but can you make it have less sugar and be really low calorie? You want something that's going to get you drunk, hydrate you, and make you lose weight? Let me know if you find a drink like that. We'll be rich. Let me get a beer. I'm sorry, have we met? Because you obviously think I should just know you. Excuse me. How old do you think I am? You want me to guess an age that's slightly younger than how old you actually are? Because if I guess too much younger, you'll think that I'm lying to try to get a tip, won't you? And make them strong, all right? You want me to pour you a double and charge you for a single and just hope my boss is okay with that? Hey, what's your real job? So you've never worked in the service industry and you don't think anybody would ever choose this job on purpose. So if I don't come back with something that has a desk and fluorescent lighting in an office setting, you think you're above me. This is just one of the ways that a narcissist will reveal themselves to you at a bar. It's never about how much they tipped. It's the intent behind the tip. Let me explain what I'm talking about. So say you had a guy come in and the first time that he came in, it was kind of slow. So you sat there and you laughed and you cracked jokes, maybe even flirted a little bit, gave him a whole lot of attention because you were bored. And he tips you $20 on like 2 drinks. And you're like, heck yeah, that was awesome. So the next time he comes in, you remember him. But maybe it's a little bit busier this time, so you don't give him as much attention. You're still nice and polite and you still give him good service. You just don't give him as much attention. Then when he closes out, that time he'll like be really cold feeling and you'll be like, well, have a great day. And they just won't make eye contact with you. And then they leave you like $2 that time. And you're like, did I do something wrong? Like the guy got good service. Like, huh? So then it makes you questioning yourself. So the next time that he comes in, you overdo it, right? So you smile real big and you're, oh, hey, how you doing? You laugh real hard at his jokes. You feed his ego. So then all of a sudden the $20 tip is back. He has trained you. You have become his little puppet. That guy was not tipping you for your service. He was tipping you to manipulate and control you. You see, narcissists, when they tip, it's not about generosity. It's about power. He was tipping you to reward the version of you that fed his ego the most. They don't just want to be liked. They want to know that they can change you, that they can control your energy. And it can be very draining. Like when they walk in, you're like, oh my God. And when they close out, you're like, oh, thank God. But you have to perform the entire time that they're there. If you ever pull back your energy from a narcissist like that, they will punish you by either leaving you no tip or barely tipping you. Not all narcissists do this to their bartenders. Maybe they feel like the bartender isn't worth controlling, or they're working on controlling somebody that's next to them. Maybe their date, maybe a friend, maybe just some random victim that's sitting next to them at the bar. Or if you're too confident and you won't play their game, they will protect their ego from like rejection and just keep it real surface level with you or avoid you altogether.